This is Jordan Tower with JT News. We got a couple things to talk about tonight. Okay, we got a pretty good show. Let's get right into this. As soon as this thing starts up, it always takes a while. It always takes a while. I wish I could change the latency. I messed up. I made it unnormal. I hate it. Anyways, guys, let's get right into it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys are joining us. Let me share the video real quick. As you guys come in here, give me about 30 seconds to share this video, and then we'll get right into it. We're talking about Hoodrich Pablo Juan. We got Lil Reese. Something happened with him. He said a couple things online. Then we got this T. I don't think T.I. is going to respond to Funk Flex. He usually is pretty quick, unless he's got to put some thought to it. Maybe he just doesn't want to address this whole Crime Stoppers thing again. He started off the year really going at that, and you can't erase that. It's there, It's there. It's over, T.I. didn't do so well with his album. The Jeezy thing is going to be hard for him. He's going to lose that. He thought he could go up against 50 Cent. That would have been hard. I think Jeezy is even more difficult, just because the records that Jeezy's playing is going to have a lot of impact. Mama Raiden, see you in the room. DC all day. What's up? Mara, Wheezy Wheeze. We got Big O and Bruce. Kevin Taylor, what's up? Okay, let's get right into it. We got plenty of people in the room. Smash that like button. And now we're going to get into Lil Reese. So Lil Reese claims that feds came after him, okay? And he makes some claims. First, he says $100,000 is missing. I don't know if I believe him. You tell me if you believe him or not. I don't know if I believe that. But Lil Reese is one for the fairy tale sometimes. But he's almost... he reminds me of that guy Longneck. What's the guy on World Star? Daddy Longneck? Yo, so he says, yeah, it's messed up. Ain't it his FBI Charles Tillman, who used to play for the Bengals, retired from NFL and became an FBI agent? The FBI raided his condo in Chicago, and Lil Reese said that Charles Tillman was an agent who stole $100K from his condo. I don't know about that. That's a legend. That's a rumor. Who knows? Lil Reese is still recouping. Lil Reese released a mixtape that didn't do so well a few months ago. I think he's still recovering with his voice, but, Lil Reese, he had his moment. I don't know what happened, Someone said Lil Reese a real dude, but 2020 ain't his year. Nah, it's not. I don't think 2019 was either. Remember, he got caught, got slipping and, got a little streak marks in his... You know what I mean? 50 maybe has 10 bangers, to be honest. Yeah, not all 50's music matured, okay? But some of it really did. I would say his second album, there's a lot of joints on there that you overlook. Like Get In My Car and stuff like that. Lisa Ann or Sarah J. Easy. Lisa Ann. Come on, my G. That's easy. Kevin Taylor. DC All Day, I'm sorry. Mackenzie Films. Yeah, Jordan Tower Films was fire. It was. Terrell Teal, what's up? Erwin A, what's good? Smooth Player, Killing Gaming, I see you, man. Young Flashy TV, Malik Lotto, David Dixon, Jordan, Reese don't play. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm not really. Come on, stop it. Okay, Lil Reese would have done something when Tekashi was there. Nobody did anything. Okay, let's be honest. Reese definitely had $100K in the crib. That's probably his whole say. Well, he doesn't keep it in the bank? I mean, you got to report it anyways. You made it. I don't know, man. Anyways, what's going on, Tony? What's up? What's up, Young Dig? Okay, let's get right into the next story. T.I. Well, let's talk about this after, because that's more of a longer conversation. T.I. and Funk Flex. Hoodrich Pablo Juan. We got details on this, so let me get into this, and then we'll get back into the chat room. So, 25 arrested, 21 wanted in a year-long Georgia operation. So this happened in Upson County, Georgia. Georgia law enforcement agencies arrested dozens of suspects in a year-long investigation. At a press conference today, officials known as Operation Cage Dove began in March of 2019. So this has gone on longer than a year. When Georgia Bureau of Investigation was requested by Upson County District Attorney's Office to look into a series of crimes. The investigation showed a pattern of racketeering activity as part of a group known as Rollin' 20 Neighborhood Bloods. In statewide group that official called Criminal Enterprise. Law enforcement has accused the group of crimes including not limited to trafficking, theft of money, personal property, conspiring, and recruiting. The indictment charged 46 people with 92 counts of racketeer influence. So, like, a lot of those get dropped, but a few will stick. 59 counts of violations, 24 counts of, geez, so many. 46 suspects indicted. 25 have been arrested. 21 are fugitives. Another rapper was Mr. Tito. Mr. Tito. It says, currently booked. Height 6'2", days in jail 2 counts of racketeer. Now, I don't know if Hoodrich Pablo Juan was so connected to this. He might have just been messing with them. Maybe they were funding his. Maybe they believed in him, but like almost like a Tekashi incident, because he was getting things taken from him with butter knives, mind you. Like, it was like. Someone would come up on him with a butter knife, and they'd be, yo, give me everything, and he'd be like, no problem. I'm not saying, like, he had good music and everything. He was signed to Gucci, man, but like he had a lot of L's, my G. Like, let's not pretend that he didn't have a lot of L's. He had a lot of L's. Okay. I hope that he gets out, because I believe that he probably wasn't it wasn't his fault. Hot sauce, I see ya. It probably was something he was just around, being a rapper, and they were funding him. They were probably investing in him, He has a good mixtape. Out. He has good music. But honestly, you got to be careful who you keep your company, because look what can happen, man. I know he was dropped off at 1017. I know that. A butter knife. It's sad, man, to throw your life away like that. You don't want to be, you got to be careful who you keep around, because you will be in the same position as your company. Always remember that. No, Rolling 20. Hoodrich Rolling 20. With a butter knife. It was just a joke with a butter knife. I don't know what it was. It didn't look like they had anything. He just gave it up. There's 2 videos of it. Go look at it. It looks crazy. So he wasn't the person he probably said in his raps. Let's be honest, okay? Make sure you smash that like button if you're in here. So he's facing, 20, 30 years. I mean, unless he has a good lawyer. Hopefully he has a good lawyer. Yeah, he got robbed multiple times. And make sure you smash the like button, and let's get right into the next story. We're going to be talking about Funk Flex and T.I. Make sure you smash the like button before we get into this one. It's very important. I want to see that like button skyrocket to 100. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we're talking about Funk Flex and T.I. Funk Flex went off on T.I. We played that earlier, talking about T.I. works with the government. He tells on people. He does Crime Stopper videos. He's not who he says he is in his raps. But yet at the same time, Funk Flex is saying, I have ultimate respect for him. Now, T.I. has good music, but is it good enough to beat Jeezy? No. Why was Funk Flex going off on T.I. and saying he's not king of the South and everything? Because Busta Rhymes called him out, and he called him a dinosaur and said he was too old to battle with him. Now, Busta Rhymes, being friends with Funk Flex stuck up for him, and he said, yo, man, you're tripping. Busta Rhymes had enough songs since you came out to battle you at the Versus. Now, T.I. came out in 2001. Jeezy appeared on the scene in 2003, but didn't drop his album to 2005. Okay? But the mixtapes he was dropping before that were awesome. Okay? T.I., they embarrassed him. I don't think he was ever a cooperator. I believe they just embarrassed him. That was his punishment, and it was good because it sticks with him to this day, right? Like, it was good for them. They were. This is probably worse than giving him 5 years. You know, him having to live with the Crime Stoppers thing is forever, and they probably thought that, like, this is going to be forever, man. This is a forever punishment. Phil Nelson says a lot of your favorite rappers have told. We'll get into this in a second. Let's go to the chat room. Not many. Nathaniel Roshing. The real Derek Jackson. Authentic Lennon. Jeezy tapes were the best. Yes, I agree with you. We got Slimy Gamer. King Carlo. Authentic Lennon is... I never heard anyone say Pablo Juan's new song is fire. That's true. But he had some decent songs. Alan Watt, The Ram, Derek Jones. He got around multiple times here in DC. 23 Clip, Phil Nelson, Young Dig. Just giving you guys a couple shout outs real quick before we get into it. So if you go through T.I.'s catalog, make sure you smash that like button for positive energy. If you go through T.I.'s catalog, we'll go through it real quick. T.I. It's even hard to search him on Spotify. Okay, so if you go through his catalog, we already know Jeezy's catalog. We went through that already. Let's go through T.I.'s catalog. What could he possibly play on? Sirius? Hard-headed, man. He had let's see. It was a really down south album when he first came out. It didn't get a lot of play. It had like weird Neptunes beats on there, Jazzy Faye beats, like throwaway beats almost. You know, it was like they weren't really taking him serious. Too Short, PSC, Heavy Chevys featuring PSC. They were decent. You know, what was it, 23s or 24s? Was this on this? I Can't Be Your Man. Yeah, this was it. I'm serious. Is it? This was the song they went with. I'm serious. This is what he came out to. I was in high school when this came out. I remember this, okay? It was like, this song was cool. They pushed it. But he didn't really arrive until 2003 when trap music dropped. Let's be honest, okay? That's when he had 24s. And then he had, let's see. Yeah, that was a big song for him because it really represented the South. Then he had Rubber Band Man. That was big. Stuff that he could go into a versus battle with, you know, like it really won't hold up. It really won't hold up to a Jeezy first album, you know. But it showed that he arrived, you know. Then he came out with Urban Legend. I really liked Urban Legend. Motivation was really good. ASAP. These are big records. You Don't Know Me was big. I remember that. Praying for Help. I love that song. That song is so underrated. Praying for Help. One of my favorite songs. Then he had some songs that didn't really make sense, like songs with Nelly, BG. What was the song with BG? It was cool. It wasn't that great. Bring 'Em Out was a big song for him. That was a big song for him. Let's see, what else did he... Oh, I like this one. Stand Up, My Life with Daz Dillinger. This was good, but it didn't age well. Urban Legend was pretty classic. Now, King. I love that album. A lot of people say don't really, you know, they don't really say that's their favorite, but I love that front back song with UGK. Front back, that was one of my favorite songs. I played that song out. Living in the Sky with Jamie Foxx when Jamie Foxx was on fire, that was really big. What You Know was fire. I love that song. King Back. Oh, I like that song. That was cool. It wasn't it. Ride With Me. Why You Wanna? That was great. Get It. Let's see. Top Back was good. Top Tip. I love that song. Undertaker. Was this good? Nah. Let's see. Hello, Told You So. Was this good? It was cool. Like, some of these were filler songs. But, like, there was enough on this album to be like, yeah, this was hot. what was his next album? T.I. versus T.I.P. It's a good album. Big Ish Poppin', that was good. The Wyclef song, they went with that. I hated that song. Oh, the Dope Man, that was a good song. That was a good song. Watch What You Say to Me featuring Jay-Z. So he's got his Jay-Z record to go against him, but it's not the best. Now, this is where Busta Rhymes came in and did a great song with him with Hurt. This was a big song on this album. Jeez, he was really messing with Wyclef Jean a lot during this time. Jeez. Wyclef Jean was on his first album, and he was on this album a lot. Oh, yeah, a song with Eminem. Oh, yeah, Touchdown. That was good. Not memorable. Tell him what I said. Respect the hustle, my type. Oh, yeah, Respect the Hustle. That was a good song. Underrated. But I hate it. I don't like it now. I liked it at the time, but now it's like, respect this hustle, respect this hustle. Everybody else, respect this hustle. It's like, okay. That didn't age too well. Was On Top of the World good? Yeah, it was cool. Let's see what else is on here. But it was one of the biggest songs on that because like T.I. kind of crossed over during this. I think he went platinum in a week with this. No. He went platinum in a week with Urban Legend, I think. Was it Urban Legend or it was King? It was one of those. He went platinum in like a week. He was the man at this time. Then he went to jail. Then he came out with No Mercy. They weren't really getting behind it like that. They weren't really getting behind him the same. Like his biggest song on here to me, he had that song with Eminem that was big. That was a big song with him and Eminem. That was my favorite song with him and Eminem. That's All She Wrote. Then he had, Poppin' Bottles with Drake. That was trash. Lay Me Down was alright. That was like a Rico Love. Rico Love probably just put the whole song together. There was one on here that I really liked. Maybe it was on the next album. Christina Aguilera? I don't even remember that song. It's trash. Like, it's hard, man. It's not, he has a song with Kanye West. Oh, yeah, this was like... It wasn't a memorable song, though. Then he had a song with Scarface. It was cool. No Mercy. That was cool. Let's see. The one I like, 2012, Trouble Man. I think it was on this. Trap Back. There was one on here that I really liked, though. What was it? Go Get It. That was my favorite song he's come out with. One of my favorite songs he ever came out with was Go Get It. Stay by my business. That was fire. There was one on here that I forget the song. It was like when he just came out of jail. I thought it was on No Mercy. It was like, that's all she wrote. No Mercy, Big Picture, Strip, Salute. Was it this? Nah. Everything on Me? Nope. Poppin' Bottles? Nah. Oh, man. It's so hard. No Matter What on Paper Trail was good, too. I missed that. And Swing Your Rag. This was an underrated album. But it's still going up against Jeezy's going to be hard. Hang on me. I forget what's that? Oh, yeah. This is when he was going at Shorty Low, 2008. I remember that. Every chance that I get. This was a big album for him, Paper Trail. It was just underrated. It didn't get a lot of... The song with him, Chris Brown. Let me see. Was it on this album or was it on the next album? Oh, yeah. Get Back Up. It was cool. That's a good song. It's not the song, though. There was one song... I can't find the song that I really liked. Was it Amazing? No. Salute. Shrimp Club. Castle Walls. It wasn't that either. You Want Some Addresses? Was this it? Addresses he made a big deal of, but it wasn't the song. That wasn't it. It's hard to find the song. I always have trouble finding this one song that he put out. Everywhere I go. I forget that song. Anyways, that was one of his hit songs too. Let me see. T.I. music video 2010. Let me see if I can find it. I'm Back. That's what it was. I'm back. T.I. I'm Back. I bet you it's not on. Oh, wait. Maybe it's on here. Yeah, you can't find it anywhere. I think they call it something else. T.I. featuring Rick Ross. That's another song that I don't think was on any of his albums. And that was a good song. T.I. Rick Ross. Pledge of Allegiance. That song's not on any of his albums, and that was one of his best songs. Doesn't make sense. You know, he's got the current songs, but Jeezy just has way more songs, man. I mean, he has Put On, Soul Survivor, Seen It All. This is just like off the top ones. All There, Lose My Mind, I Love It. And that's not even his first album. Like, his first album is just like Air Forces. Like, it's too easy. He has the song I'm Back off his mixtape. Air Forces. My Hood was... Nah, that's not it. Let's see. Bury Me a G. That was a classic song. You don't even have to go with like the cuts where they went. You know, Trap or Die with Bun B. Huge. I mean, just the first album has some classics that'll like really bring you in. But then you got Inspiration still on it. You Know What It Is. I Love It. Bury Me a G. Streets on Lock. That's not it. That's not the song. Mr. 17.5 was big. I Got Money with T.I. is big. His songs just hit different, bro. It's just different with Jeezy. Jeezy songs just are different, bro. They capture your soul. It makes you want to go and like make money. Hustle's Ambition. This is off the Recession. Amazing. Vacation. Put On. Get a Lot. My President. That is Circulate. Who Dat? Crazy World was okay. They went with that. Welcome Back was good. Welcome Back. Like, it just makes you want to make money, my G. Trappin' Ain't Dead. That's a good mixtape. Had a couple years after that where like you'd have to pick them. You know, you got your Neo songs. He has Andre 3000 and Jay-Z on one song. He has a J. Cole song. He's got everything, my G. All he has to do is quickly scan through his catalog, and it's a wrap. Hot Sauce, Tony Victoria, Mr. 17.5, My President 103 album. I think it was my favorite. Ryan says, Hot Sauce says, Shorty Red on the track. Yeah, Shorty Red was special for him. I missed the Reese chat. Yeah, you did. I'm sorry, man. We can get back into that maybe in a minute. Blurred Lines. Yeah, that was a big track. What Up, Jordan? Main Event. I See You. McCain, McConnell. Mac Mike. Phil Nelson. Lawrence Jones. Hey, what's up, man? Jamal Curry. West End Gun vs. Stevie. I don't even want to see that one. Co-Res's Tia. You ain't missing nothing. Jason Jones. Coming in late, bro. I appreciate you being here. Phil Nelson. Hypnotized by Jeezy Motivation. It's motivation music. Jason Jones. You said Lil Reese got rated. That's what he says. I don't know if it's true. I mean, he's out chatting about it. Jeezy got anthems. That's a fact. Phil Nelson. All of them gun silencers. He got caught. Yep. Fooly Cooley. Him and Chris Brown when you get out. Yep. M vs. Busta. I mean, as far as delivery, yeah. Big Worm, 21. Urban Legend. Young Flashy TV, KO Beats, Cabano, Trev Dog, Sergio Perez. I see you. Jamal Curry, The One, Killer Montana. Who do you think is gonna win? Jeezy's gonna win. It's pretty easy. King Hazy, peace. Erwin A, Lou. I try to shout out as many people as possible. As you know, make sure you smash that like button. Ryan Tendazuski. Kind was good to this album. Okay. He can't mess with Jeezy. 20 Street. Yeah, Jeezy's easily. Jeezy could put like 40 songs aside easily. T.I. could come up with like 12 solid, 14 solid songs. Jeezy has 30 or 40 solid songs. Solid. Like, easy. Ones that'll touch your heart, you know? Those kind of songs. Hey, what's up? Getting much love. Hartford, what's good, man? Free Pablo Juan. Big Papa Luck. Tony Victorious is Free Pablo Juan. The One, Jeezy, Bury Me a G, fire. Alan Watt, Jeezy featuring R. Kelly. Yeah, you ain't gonna play that one, that's sure. That's for sure. Even though it was a big song. Jeezy, Black and Yellow. Yeah, but you can't play those. Those are freestyles. The street's been running the first easy win for Jeezy. Sorry about that. Alright, guys. Let's see. I think we're deep into this. We're almost at 30 minutes. Trap music was great. Yes. Get them likes up. I gotta go have a shake. I'm on this diet, so I gotta eat a shake every like couple hours. 3 shakes a day will keep the weight away. Bossman Lowski, The One, Phil Nelson, Sly Ty the Great. What's good? Hit that like button. Smash the like button. Alright, guys. Let's get out of here. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. Make sure you focus on your dreams after you work. When you work that 9 to 5 to pay your bills, work on your dreams afterwards. That's the only time you're going to get it done and maintain your life, okay? It's hard, but it takes double time to make things happen. Definitely be careful with your time. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Stay consistent every day. If you want to see progress, do the same thing every day, over and over. Positive things, read, work out, eat well, get enough sleep. You'll see good results. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much, man. Make sure you value your time. Okay, like 20 minutes a day adds up to hours a week. Just know that. Okay, so if you spend an hour or 30 minutes reading a day, you're going to be reading for hours and you're going to gain a lot of knowledge. I appreciate you guys so much, and just know that your dreams are possible. Sometimes they seem out of reach because you're like, I got to work this 9 to 5 and I got to pay the bills. But sometimes you got to put in an extra couple hours a day to make your dreams happen. Sometimes you got to work 2 jobs for a while to put away enough money to have extra money to work on your dreams. I mean, I've done a lot of things to make it to where I'm at. I used to, when I started out doing music videos, I used to take the train all around New York City doing music videos. You know how hard that was? With a camera that was worth like $5,000 at the time. Getting on this train with a big camera. Cameras weren't small back then. We're talking about 2004, 2005. I dropped out of college and I started doing these music videos. And, I'm going to be honest with you. I would just get on the train and just make it happen. I'd be all sweaty when I got home. I'd be disgusting, But, that's how I made it happen. I just worked over. I didn't really have a life, for a long time. I still kind of don't have a life. It's like you just got to be really dedicated and focused. And, if you do have kids or anything, you do got to do that 9 to 5. You got to do that 9 to 5 to make sure the kid's fed and everything. I don't have any kids, but you got to put in that extra time for your dreams. So you got to figure it out, but you can get there. It's always possible. Write down everything. You're not going to be able to go out with your friends or do the things you usually like to do on the weekends or play video games or watch your favorite show. But you're going to get there. Trust me. I mean, eventually I got enough money to get a car. Then it was easier to get around. And then while I was doing certain projects, I had to do another project on the side. You know, if I was shooting commercials for like Koch at the time, I'd have to do my other projects. And some of these projects took months to put together. It took me a long time to figure out my path. I still am. I mean, it's an ongoing thing with life, you know. But I was doing these like DVD projects that took months, and the pay was like, you know, 10 grand. It seemed like a lot at the time because I was in my, you know, I was like 21 or something like that, 22. You know, it was a lot of money at the time. But honestly, you know, you got to be pulling in thousands a month, you know. So eventually I got into the DVDs and I started cranking those out and doing extra videos on the side. And then I figured out a way to go beyond that, teaming up with, you know, the World Star stuff. And that I had to sacrifice a lot then. I wasn't making any money for a while, but I knew the payout was going to be big because we were catching a lot of traction with World Star. And I knew that was going to help my brand out a lot. Now, you know, obviously, me and Q had our issues with contracts and stuff. But it was just a lot of fun, man. I try to have fun at what you're doing because I had a lot of fun. I love challenges, and it feels good when you complete a challenge. You know, I bought a house a year and a half ago at this point, and you know, my challenge for this was to make the house how I want it, and I am. But you know, it's not my forever house, but I know that I bought in a good area. The value has already gone up a lot, and I'll make the money back. You know, everything's a challenge. Don't jump all the way out the window. Get a hold on everything. Anyways, sorry, I don't mean to ramble, but just know that it takes time to make your dreams come true. It doesn't happen overnight. And it's the little wins along the way that keep you going on your path, you know? Keep grinding, you still rowing. Yeah, you got to keep grinding. You got to keep the relevancy going. I mean, who was your first video and interview? My first music video, my very first music video was some like rock group in like Providence, just to get a hang of it. Then I met a group called Nonfiction, which was like an underground group that was down with Koch. And I told them I could shoot music videos when I couldn't. Oh, but the way I got into that is I was doing a show called Hip Hop Nation. They had some ad online for someone to just make content and send it in. And I just started doing that. Like, so I'd lie to Def Jam and say like, hey, I work with MTV. Can I shoot the behind the scenes of this video? And the first video I shot behind the scenes was Cameron Oh Boy video. Okay. Me and Joel's are pretty much the same age. He was there. That's when he first got signed. And I said everyone I was on MTV. And I sent that footage in, and I got like, they paid. I was getting they never had anybody in New York. This was a show based out of North Carolina. They were in 13 cities, and they pay me like every minute of footage they took, they would pay me $250. So they took like 5 minutes of that. I was getting good stuff for them, like stuff like MTV would get because I was pretending to be MTV. And I would just interview any rap stuff going on, you know, even Rocksteady Crew, you know, that's hip hop, you know, I was doing that. I was certain DJs, I would, you know, like Eclipse and stuff like that. I would, Bobito, I would interview them. This is how I met Cormega. I did the behind the scenes of one of his music videos off his first album or second album. But what I did was, so I shot the video with Nonfiction in DJ Premiere, and it took me 2 or 3 weeks to shoot and edit the video. That's unheard of because it took so long. Usually it would take me a day or 2 days, right? Now, because I know what I'm doing, I did not know what I was doing. So I was just filming it, and then we were piecing it together. It came out pretty good. Cormega saw it because he was at Koch too, and then he hired me to shoot a few music videos for him, and they gave me a budget. and I poured all the money into the video. I didn't pocket any money. And then from there, we started shooting a DVD. I linked up with Mobb Deep, not through Cormega, through just from being in Queensbridge and being around Koch. And then I started working with Mobb Deep, and I got better with music videos. And it all built up from there. That was the beginning of me, you know? And then, you know, I think Smack started dropping DVDs, and I made a DVD, and then me and Fendi linked up, and we made the Come Up DVD. I mean, I was just like, it just kept building on itself. And, you know, you just gotta keep pushing forward, man. That's what I kept doing, you know? I just kept pushing forward. Gucci Man DVD. That was in 2005 or 6. It wasn't just luck main event. Part of it was luck, being in the right place at the right time, but it was also always being available and always being around and being ready to drop everything and go do whatever I had to do. You know, not having any excuse like, I gotta go see my girl real quick. No. This came first because I was a part of something. It felt good. I was doing something. I was being creative. And that kept me going forward, you know? And you never know what's next. I never thought I'd be on YouTube doing this, you know? But I am. Here I am. So you never know. Things just keep evolving and evolving and evolving, you know? And then, you know, I put money into other businesses and stuff. Small things. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I can tell you so many stories. We'll save those for another day. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. And just know that you're capable of anything. Trust me. I mean, I'm a kid that, I was not from Queensbridge or any of these, something like that. I grew up in the middle class in New York. And, you know, I found my way. You know, Core Mega helped me a lot. You know, learn about how to move and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I was lucky to meet the right people. Let's just say that. Some part of it is luck. Appreciate you guys. Justin, you kind of missed a lot, but it's okay. You can always rewatch it. One Love, I see you. Tony Victoria, I appreciate you all. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Jordan Tower JTF. Appreciate you guys so much. 130 likes, 310 watching. That's true. It's okay. Smash that like button on your way out. Don't forget. It's very important. It's like sending positivity my way, and it makes the video recommended, and it's so important for the algorithm. I'm telling you, like, I know it's a pain to hit that like button, but it means if you want to support me in any way, hitting that like button means a lot, and I really appreciate it. All right, guys. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys. I'm going to drop another video before the night's over. You already know how I get down. But we'll have plenty more. We'll go live again tomorrow, too. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys next one. Peace.